Hello and welcome to the annual 24 hours of Daytona for the World Endurance Championship. We are here for the second time on the Daytona International Speedway for the World Endurance Championship to take on the 24-hour race, the longest endurance race of the season, with pretty interesting stuff happening because this year the new hypercars are coming up to the series, and so with them, with the LMP2s and the LMGT3s, we have an overall cast of 44 entries for this season, and so pretty much everything can happen this year. In the hypercars, on pole position for this race, number 24 car with Fantor, Marcello and Whitman. They were the fastest and starting on pole position. Second fastest, Kobayashi, Lopez and De Vries. They will start also in row 1. And third fastest for the number 6, Porsche for Kevin Estre, Andre Lotterer and Lorenz Fantor. Then we take a look at the LMP2 class with the fastest car, the number 23, United Autosports car with Chavez, Keating and Gag in this car. And then the new entry for the LMP2 class. Last year there were 6 cars, this year there are 7 entries with the Alpine car with Chateau, Habsburg and Vaxivière. And the new design for the Nielsen Racing car. Last year they had the black Nielsen Racing car, now they are covered up in gold. They will start in 7th place. Then we take a look at the LMGT3 class with the TF Sport car on pole position. They covered with Van Rompuy, Andrade and Eastwood on pole position. Second fastest, they are the Lamborghini from Bergin Racing with Westphal, Mabiel and Ineichen. And we have a complete new entry with an Aston Martin in the World Endurance Championship. D-Station Racing will take on the field. Aston Martin completely new to the BCS Racing channel and also to the World Endurance Championship. The cars then took the field, and then we look at the starting lineup. Within row 1, 2, 3 we have the 24 and 7, the 6 and 38 and the 10 and the 2 car in row 1 to 3. Then row 4 to 6, the 25 and the 5 car, the 0, 1 and the 8 and the 3, 1, 1 and the 6, 0 car. Then row 7 to 9 for the LMP2 class with the 23 car and the 1 car, the 36 and 38 car, and the 5 and the 34 car. Row 10 to 12 then starting up with the LMP2 car of the 14 and the 3, the leader of the LMGT3 class, 49, 24, 93 Porsche and the 57 car. Then the 33 car and the 4 car, the 93 Acura and the 79 and the 96 and 92 car. And the last 2 rows for the 19 and 51 and for the 1 and the 0 to Aston Martin. But then the race should come to a beginning. The 24 hours of Daytona are underway with a good start for the BMW, the hypercar in front, and then they got very tidy, a little touch between the Porsche and the Toyota, and so the Acura, Wayne Taylor Racing, number 10, got into second place, so a strong start for this car. Behind there is the LMP2 class and the LMGT3 class. But the first lap goes to the number 24 BMW, a great start from Dries Fantor to opening this 24-hour race. Then we had the first battle for third place in LMGT3 class with the Team WEC BMW got passed by the Manthey Racing car. So Manthey with the Australian Shaheen driving got to third place. And also a battle for third in the hypercar class between the BMW number 25 and he's going by the Toyota Gazoo Racing car. So a great overtake by Sheldon van der Linde in the BMW. The BMWs with a great start going up 1 and 3 in the positions. Then a touch for the leader, a touch for the number 20 for the leading BMW, got hit by the Vista, of course, Ferrari, and they had a bit of damage, so they need to change a wheel. The left front wheel was down, and so they lost the lead, unfortunately. Then battle for second in LMGT3 class. The Manthey car was so strong in the opening few hours. They got by the Peregrine Racing car, and so new second place for the Manthey EMA car. Then also a battle for second place in LMP2 between Richard Mille Racing and Alpine. The new Alpine with Chateau against Milesi, and Chateau got by a all-French battle, but the better end for the Alpine Racing car. The blue liveried car got by and into second place. Then battle for third in hypercar class. The Cadillac, the blue-black Cadillac got by the Toyota because there was traffic with the Team Penske LMP2, and this traffic caused the Toyota to get a wider line, and so on the inside the Cadillac car squeezed by the Toyota. And then the first drama of the race, an overtake from Jota, but he touched with the D-Station Aston Martin, and so the first car out of the race. Stevens, Nato and Yifei out of the race. An error by Will Stevens, who touched the Aston Martin, spins out into the wall, and so the first retirement of this race. But also drama for the D-Station Racing car, damage on the front of the car. They needed to repair this car a bit longer. And then we had a lead change because this Manthey EMA racing car was so fast, and so the TF Sport car can nothing do. And we had a lead change with Shaher, the Australian, still behind the wheel, going by the TF Sport car and taking over the lead. What a start from this car. Also battle for third place in LMGT3 with the Acura of Heinrich Racing going by the Peregrine Racing Lamborghini. Strong overtake in the tight corner of this racetrack. So the 57 of Miller going by. Then the other Acura had problems with their car, an engine problem for the number 93 Acura. So they also needed to get up into the pits and repair this car. They lost, I think, nearly over 20 laps to the leader of this class. And then the battle for hypercars coming up because a bad and a longer pit stop for the Acura. And so the BMW number 25 squeezed his way by the Acura and took over the lead. So Sheldon van der Linde, Robin Freins and René Rast are now the leader of this race. They are going by the Acura from Wayne Taylor Racing, who just needed a bit longer in pit stops. And then a spin for last year's winner for the number 96 BMW, but the spin without any further problems. Turner Motorsports here spinning this car. Then battle again for second place, now with the Nielsen Racing car, who started 7th, if you remember, and now going up their way to get into second place. Strong overtake, Nielsen Racing now in second place in front of Alpine. A strong overtake there for the Nielsen Racing car. The battle for hypercars still not over, because now Wayne Taylor Racing against the BMW once again, and on the outside on the long straight, the Wayne Taylor Racing car got by the BMW, so Wayne Taylor now back in the lead of the race. And then more drama for the other BMW, the number 24, still unlucky in this race, a tire going down once again, and so they needed to pit again and lost now the lead lap of this race. Battles in hypercars all over the place, because now we're also looking for a battle for third place in hypercars. The Cadillac against the Porsche Penske car, and with the Cadillac covering up the positions, but Porsche going up against the Cadillac, and so now in third place the Porsche Penske Motorsport car. And one more battle, one more position change in the top places coming up with the LMGT3 battle with the Heinrich Racing Acura really fast against the TF Sport Racing car, and so the Heinrich Racing driver with Simpson, also an Australian, going by the TF Sport car from Clint Eastwood, and so into second place. So these are the standings now after the first 6 hours, with the top 8 all still in the lead lap, all still hypercars. but the places 9 to 16 you already see there, one lap down for the BMW and also the LMP2 cars in this one. And on the last page you will see then the leader of the LMGT3 class with the Monday EMA car, the Heinrichen Racing car, and the DF Sport #3 car. So a lot of happened already in these first 6 hours, but more will come up because we will see you again in 6 hours by after 12 hours and with the night shift, and let's see how it turned this out. Bye bye.